Hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. We are finally getting this day started.
It is Monday, which means a lot of people go back to work. But us,
We're going to start digging in the garden.
oh, yeah.
Yep, we're going to do a lot of garden digging. So we'll just try to hop on here. We got a lot of rain last night, so everything's really muddy. So we're going to, hopefully, a lot of it will dry out so we can. Let me get this turned off here.
Hello, Colt.
Coat, thank you so much for hopping on here.
We got a couple people.
It's starting to, everybody's starting to hop on. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. I know we did, and hopefully all the mothers out there had a wonderful Mother's Day. We had a great weekend. It's been a long time since we had some fun like that, but you'll see that in today's video if everything works out right. There they go. Good morning, Carmen. Billy.
Hello, Billy. Peggy.
Tracy, thank y'all so much for hopping on. And
Miranda.
Nancy, Patty,
Billy, Bob, Joe, Bob.
Billy John from Mississippi. Good morning.
Thanks.
From New Jersey.
Hi from New Mexico. Just hopping on to say hi. Glad you have this channel. Thank you, Nadine. We are too.
Yes, which everybody's, some of the comments we got this week from the live is, why you gotta have that a morning time channel. I was like, there's people all over the world that,
Some people can watch in the morning, some people can watch in the evening.
Yeah. Well, good morning, Lori.
Yep, just like Lori. She likes the early lives.
Yeah.
It just makes me have to get out of bed earlier. I'm an Okie from Muskogee.
Okie from Muskogee. Hello from Washington, from Kansas, wow, Texas, all over the world.
Tammy,
Indiana.
Did you ever find the baby goat?
No, that baby goat.
Yeah, that baby goat's gone. Something had to have gotten it because Mama, we left her out for the longest time, letting her look over, go find it. But she kind of stayed around one area, kind of just looking.
Which is over there, and which that's where the hawks and the owls that we're having a problem with.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to do about last night I stayed out until about 1:30, waiting for the owls. I could hear them, but I could never get an eye on them. So I don't know. I'm just out here while we're building the chicken pen. We stay locked, loaded, and ready for them when they come through. But they're doing a number, and it's just like the little baby chicks we got running around, which we finally finished that pen, and we got most of the baby chicks in it. But it's just been, I don't know, it's been rough with the flying predators.
Yeah.
Hello from Kentucky.
Billy Bob Joe said, "Love you guys so much. I'm homesick with stage 4 cancer. You'll make my pain go away. Thank you for being you."
Well, thank you so much, Billy Bob. That's one thing that I really enjoy, that we get so many comments. People say they really enjoy watching us because we're just us. We don't try to stage things, and we just live our everyday life. And that's, I get a lot of questions like, how do you film everything you do? I'm just like,
we just hold the camera up there. See more birds.
yeah. And that's just what I tell them. We film our everyday life. There's so many people out in the world that doesn't get to experience a lot of things that we're doing. And some people that are sick, or some people that can't get out home, and they live their life through us by watching. And it's more that we can show y'all, the more y'all feel a part of our farm.
Yep.
And we really enjoy that.
Lori said that Eddies act the same off camera as they do on camera.
Well, thank
Yep,
you.
we try.
We tried to do our best, you
You
know.
know, we try to be real because it's really easy editing real. No.
And
Let's see here. You're such a great family. I love to watch your channels.
good morning,
All of
Robert,
them all
Peggy.
makes me feel sad over the baby goat, but it's farm life.
It is.
Yeah.
And you know, the first thing that come to my mind when that happened was, oh my God, I'm just already preparing for the bad comments. Just, you know, but there's a lot of y'all out there that understand that. And
You understand that there's losses in farming.
and that's just part of it.
Cameron says the new alpaca's doing good. We actually have llamas, but yeah, they're doing really good. They're that one is starting. If you look at her right now, Brandon, she's looking more pregnant than because we were told both of them were pregnant when we bought them, but that one, the taller one, just she doesn't look as big as. So you never know when you get something from an auction, but we just hope for the best.
Good morning, Donna. Michael says, oh my gosh, I finally caught it live on the new channel. Good morning, everyone.
Michelle.
Or Michelle, sorry. Um, Brandon, congratulations on being able to become a farm dad. At least you will be safe every day going forward. Yes, I really enjoy it. It is nice to, like, this weekend it's been a good weekend, but like building thing wise, it just seemed like everything we done. There's issues that popped up. That pen I built, um, I used this netting stuff that's not going to work. So today I got to go in and rip all that out, and I'm going to replace it because
With
it's
actual wire.
wire.
It's ripping, and we think it might just be the goats
The
kind of
goats?
rubbing up against it and ripping it, but that's something that, I mean, the goats, every occasion, whatever, we let them out and let them graze and stuff. Well, they're going to go over there. So,
Nancy said the ponies are looking good. Yeah, they are getting some. Uh, as you can see, Romeo. I mean, you can still see a little bit of the bones, but they ain't
not
like they
near,
was.
yeah.
But
They have their own pony feed, and then they get snacks during the day, and
that's what we went and bought some really expensive protein feed to get them back up, and you know we feed them separate. So it took a little bit, but it's just like anything, you know. We actually have to pin them up when we're doing things because if not, they will stay underneath your feet all day long.
they love us.
And recording wise, oh, it's crazy. They like going to the camera stand, knocking it over. And
Y'all remember if you was on the last live on Morning with the Eddies, that I think it was Romeo kept going underneath and making it fall and everything. Peggy says raising animals is a gamble, just like that black calf Chad had this week. Yeah, it's all a gamble. You never know. You never know what mom's gonna be a good mom or not want to be a mom, or just some of the babies aren't as healthy, or it's a gamble, like you said.
I don't feel bad. I used to get them all mixed up as well. The llamas and alpacas, I had a hard time figuring them out. But now that we have them and we talk about them all the time, you know, that helped me out.
We
with
still, every so often, when we go to the auction or something, we're like, is that a llama or an alpaca? Because we still, I mean, I don't know. It's just still hard to tell, but the llamas have the longer ears, we did figure out, which I think Cassie was the one that kind of helped me figure out that.
Phone? I can't see them very well.
And shorter, I think. Which Spice is a shorter llama, but she's a pack llama. Lori said, I'm at work, so I'm back and forth answering phones and stuff. I'm still here, but if I miss something, that's why. No
Well,
problem.
we greatly appreciate you hopping on here, Lori. We really do. And the chickens are doing good. Um, like I say, is we finally got uh, a lot of the chickens pinned up. Huh? Oh, you
I changed it. Leighton's phone, he likes it on dark mode, and it's hard to really see.
We got a lot of them pinned up because as we was looking, because we let them out in the mornings, and yesterday or day before yesterday, I did some counting, and it seemed like we lost 2. So obviously, when we're outside working, there's no issues. It's always when we leave or if we're in the house. It seems like that's when we hear the birds go crazy.
Yeah.
But we're making pens for them all. Hopefully, I can complete the little run today because I don't know. Did you already show on your channel your new chickens?
No, I didn't. I thought about it, but I was like, I don't know if Brandon's ready for me to put that out there yet.
Yeah, I mean, she finally got a Mother's Day gift.
I got me a couple Jubilees chickens.
Yeah, she got some Jubilees, and they are they're bigger ones.
Yeah,
you know,
they're grown.
They're grown size. You know, they're not laying yet, but they're going to be.
Almost.
So
I'm pretty excited about those. Did you guys get the bobcat yet? No.
No, we have not got the bobcat yet.
We haven't even had any spottings in a while either, on camera or nothing.
I don't know what's up with that.
Alpacas have a rounder head and they are smaller. Oh, Neil's a bit late. Had to get myself some coffee.
Well, I was wondering why Neil wasn't in here. Let's see, Billy Boy.
Plus arms, Daniel calls them donkey poodles.
Yeah. He calls them donkey poodles, which, they have alpaca. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi from Hamilton City, California. Wayne says, love your videos. Keep up the great content and happy belated Mother's Day. Watching from Brooklyn, New York. Thank you, Wayne.
I'm going to go to New York one time.
I want to go like to the center where it's super packed and just to do it. Maybe we could do that for like for the ball dropping for
New Year's.
Yeah. I don't know, that might be a bad choice for our very first time. Our way out, hey y'all, snuck in for a few.
Oh, what's going on, man? I'm glad I'm not where you're at. Not to rub it in.
Oh, just kidding. It's supposed to be 90 degrees. Yeah, it's been pretty warm the last few days.
Yeah.
I've got some sunburn.
Cindy, the goat's gone.
Yeah,
we looked,
at it.
And I'm pretty sure either the chicken hawk or the owl got him. But I mean, they usually stay in a pack, but that day, she was kind of staying off to herself. So, but it was so sad to sit back and listen to her for the next 3 days.
Yeah.
She would just sit back and just,
whine,
call for her baby, and I felt so bad. And every time I heard it, it made me mad because I felt like, after things happen, would I done something different? Yeah, really. We should just took her and put her in the baby pen.
Yeah.
And that's where we got Cinnamon right now. And I'm pretty sure, and I know we say this about every live, but I'm pretty sure Cinnamon's going to have her babies today or tonight.
Yeah, she was laying inside the barn actually earlier, and she wouldn't get up. I'd walk around her and stuff because I'm getting ready to clean it out, just because we haven't cleaned it out or anything since the ponies were in there. So I want to clean it out and go ahead and put some fresh hay in there or straw, whatever. And yeah, she just wasn't. She is up and moving now. Like she was actually outside earlier. I don't know if she is now. I think
No,
she's
she's
back
back in.
inside. But I think she's getting ready. So I'm going to try to get that cleaned out today so that she can have some fresh bedding for the baby.
Yes, we do have foxes here in Oklahoma, which we don't have them out here. Now, when we lived in town, we had several foxes. We ended up having to dispatch a couple of them because they was cleaning out all of our birds.
They're still in town now. I have a friend across the street, Amanda. She messaged me the other day asking me what she could do with the foxes and what we did with ours or whatever. So I told her what we did. And she was like, okay, I was just making sure she wasn't going to get in trouble or nothing.
Yeah.
I said, no, you protect your livestock is what we were told.
Yeah.
So they wiped out a bunch of her chickens.
Which, that's what I did.
They got it on camera.
I just actually, I opened up the bedroom window. I stayed inside the house. I put our camera on it, and I got a notification that morning, and I was like, okay, I got you, buddy. So I went and opened the window, and I laid down on the floor, and I waited until he come through, and he never ate another one.
Looked like a sniper.
Yeah.
I've never had the desire to go to New York. Downtown Nashville, when I lived there for a couple of years in the late 80s, was rough enough for me. Yeah, it's going to be one of those rough things, but it's also one of those things that I think is on like a bucket list of ours is we want to just do it.
Peggy said New York would give me a panic attack. Well, it could. Well,
I think it might, Brandon.
Well, that's what's weird is me and Steph was actually talking about this the other day is, there's times that
they're happy over there. I don't see no birds.
There's times that like we will go into a restaurant, local, and I can be eating, and it's like if a large group of people come in, I immediately start going into a panic attack, and we have to immediately leave. It doesn't matter where we're at. I have to leave. I have to get out of there.
So I gotta hurry up and eat my food.
But putting in the same scenario, we can be in Oklahoma City, and hundreds of people come in, and I have no issues. It's only when we're local, hometown. It's weird.
They're all laying eggs at the same time. Laugh out loud. Yeah.
Good morning from Northwest Georgia. Or Kevin said, ha ha ha. You can rub it in. You've earned it. Well, thank you. Yeah. Actually, right before we went live, I had a confidential informant call me on my personal phone. So
Which was weird because he doesn't have his number.
Yeah. So, but more I think about it was that one time my phone was broke. So I was actually using my personal phone, but that's two that's called me in a week.
Neil said, glad you got some Jubilees. They got their name from Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee when she was presented with some.
Really?
Wow.
I did not know that. Remember that. We'll have to seem smart on a video one day.
Yeah, I can do that without my knowledge. My sister went to New York and she immediately panicked. Came right back home. Not a place for folks raised in wide open spaces. Just having to watch while getting dinner ready.
Awesome.
Good evening from Belgium.
Belgium, wow. From Odessa, Texas. Thank you so much for hopping on.
Our sugar and spice bred to Badger yet? No, only because they're both supposed to be bred and they won't let Badger near them. And I hear that's a pregnancy thing. Like whenever they're bred, they don't let another male anywhere near them.
Hello from Panama City.
Does that come from being a police officer? Yes, it does. His panic attacks, yes, definitely.
I was actually talking to,
That one baby chick just keeps roaming by itself. I'm kind of scared for it.
yeah, it seems like they always get attacked when they're by themselves. But I was talking to Paul yesterday, and we was kind of talking about law enforcement part. The mental health is getting better, but there's still some scenes that still come back to me every now and then. Which here's the deal: I never talked about this when I was still employed. Just because you're just giving a defense attorney evidence to if you ever had to take someone's life, you're just giving them evidence to come attack you. But yeah, it's one day I'm gonna. I mean, once I get settled in and everything, one day I'm gonna sit down and talk about that. Which hopefully the ways I deal with it, hopefully with me talking about it, can actually help some of the younger officers that when they do go through it, they know what to do besides just getting the panic attacks. I really think that long crower Harry is part. Oh, he ran off, didn't he?
He did when Cowboy got in it.
Yeah,
So Cowboy's top
Cowboys
dog.
top dog.
Or top chicken, whatever.
Wayne, our day is going good so far. We got up and did our walk through the animals and make sure everything's okay, but everything's muddy this morning.
Gianna said, it's good to see Brandon so relaxed and not so tired. Enjoy the retirement. Love your channels.
Well, thank you. It is nice. It really is. I didn't realize how much stress was there until it wasn't there.
Any mammal, female that is bred tend to chuff off advances during pregnancy. That's what I've heard. Brandon, so glad you left the sheriff's department. You are in a safer place. Don't know if you heard about the 28-year-old female deputy from St. Croix, Wisconsin, that was killed. Very sad.
No, I don't watch much news, and social media wise, I'm pretty much, we answer our comments, and then I watch our friends' channels, and I really don't watch no news at all because a lot of that will trigger some things, and I'm
And we
just
still
trying to
get
wing away from it.
he still gets calls too. Like if something happens, he gets those calls like, "Hey, what's going on?" And Brandon's like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
Are y'all going to do any more auction videos? I mean, we shoot a little bit of video at every auction, and we've actually been going. We didn't shoot any with the
No.
Jubilee. Well, I did put that one part. I
Yeah,
guess I could
I
have.
mean that there will be that will go in a video. I guess you put it in a video today.
Well, I already got that one pretty much done though, and then I didn't really talk about the auction, so I may do it in my next video.
Yeah, may do
Throw
it
it
in the
in
next
there.
video. But yeah, the only auction video we really do is
The exotic.
the exotic one when we go up there. We may put little clippings and stuff in, but we don't do many auctions. We go to a lot of auctions, but it just when you start bringing out phones and stuff, people gets nervous and leery of you, and the deal with PETA. Then you got people staring at you all night. So
Um, Brandon Ed is starting to show off. He's done ordering microphones. He's done became a professional YouTuber.
I haven't watched his last video yet, but I talked to him for a good while last night, and he was telling me he has up to 837 subscribers. Boy, he was on cloud nine. So he used to not even talk about it, and I think that he really enjoys answering the comments and visiting with everyone and telling the stories, and I think that's awesome because it gives him something to do, and it makes him feel a part of something, and it's awesome.
Well said. You're still decompressing, Brandon. Give it 6 months to a year, then look back at that time and where you are mentally and emotionally at the time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Good morning, everyone. Update on grandson injured at school. He dislocated left shoulder put back in and in one of those slings that has arm tied to the body. Okay, so a sling like this.
Oh wow, we definitely will. On the phone number, Kevin, we are way out. So what I do is like the guys that called today, I just basically block their number, and I'll save it in my phone as no because that was the deal. Even when I worked, when I was working, we could be out on the farm doing something, and I get a phone call, and it changes the mood of everything. And which this one didn't because I know he was like, hey, I got some information for you, but I didn't immediately come out. I was like, okay, what is it? And then he kept on talking. I was like, hey, if you don't know, I'm already gone. You have to call somebody else. But it's still you want to know that information, but that's the hardest part is not knowing what's going on in your community when you're used to knowing everything.
Let's see. Cindy, yeah, normally we do keep the mamas and the babies inside the mama pen, but this time we just let them out to graze and then,
Well, that was the
well,
deal.
it just kind of,
It wasn't like, when all the goats start having, she was out of line. I guess her breeding was off. But usually when they all get ready to kid, we put them in there. And
we didn't
honestly,
realize she was that far along.
yeah,
She wasn't that big.
Yeah, we didn't know she was that big.
How's Toby doing? Toby and Dixie and Carly, they're doing really good. They all have their own spot. Like, they're probably sleeping right now. But, like, Carly, she gets underneath the shed and sleeps. Toby gets underneath the camper and sleeps. And then Dixie actually gets underneath the barn. Or I call it the barn, the tiny house, whatever you want to call it. But, she gets under there and sleeps. So that's most likely where they are right now. During, like, later on this evening or whatever, they usually get out and kind of roam around and everything.
Yeah.
And we see them more at nighttime than we see them. That's why they're not in a lot of the videos, is because they're sleeping during the day, and then when it gets dark, we're not videoing.
Yeah. Peggy says by the time we get done watching all these Oklahoma channels, you don't have time to watch anything else. Yeah, you're right. That's funny right there.
Don said how to get rid of owls. Make loud noises, whistles, horns, noisemakers, bright lights, LED and strobe lights, and put up a scarecrow.
Yeah, I've got some little flags up, but I'm telling you, I don't know. It just don't work here. It don't work here. And I seen there was comments on that last video. I don't remember if it was on steps or this one, but there's like, you shouldn't be recording trying to take out an owl. That's a federally bird or whatever. But here's the deal. Here in the state of Oklahoma, anything that is threatening the life of your livestock or animals or you have the right to dispatch them. So obviously, I'm going to check into all that before I actually air it. I mean, I actually called them when we first moved out here because we lost a lot of birds, So
How's Leighton's trapping going? Well,
we haven't caught nothing else.
yeah.
Um,
I don't think they're
not set at it right now.
Yeah, because it's muddy and
Because where they're set is the rain comes through and it clogs them up. But we also been letting the goats out during the day, and we're going to try to make get a deal for a range for the animal or for the dogs to a certain range. But then I got to thinking is, here's the deal is if the dogs are keeping them away, they're keeping them away. But I know Marie wants Leighton to go up and set some traps up at her place. So we're probably going to do that in here pretty soon because she's having some problems with some varmints as well.
How's Ralph doing? Staying in his pen? We don't have a Ralph. You might be... I'm trying to think of someone else that might be kind and called Ralph. staying in his pen. I don't know who you're talking about. Let's see. Jacob, yeah, I had a really good Mother's Day yesterday. Actually, Addison, drop the phone. Her present's here still. I was gonna show it. Now, Kayson got me, it's inside actually hanging up, but it's a flower pot and that he actually painted, and then it has like a sticky and it has his face on it, and then it shows like different things, what he loves to eat and what his favorite sport is and just different things. But Addison's is, I know sometimes your job is hard. When that happens, draw a slip from this jar to remind you why I love you so much. Place it back in the jar when done. Well, I'm gonna read you. She wrote all of these. We got, I love you because you have a nice heart. I mean, that makes you smile right there. Then, I love you because you like chocolate. She said I couldn't decide on if I wanted to write ice cream or chocolate. I love you because you make me happy and smile. I love you because you still love me. I told her, I said, I still love you because I will always love you. I love you because you look nice. I love you because you always help me.
Cowboy.
I love you because you play catch with me. I love you because you take care of me. I love you because you are the most special mom ever. And then this was one that she said she put it in twice because that's her favorite thing we do together. I love you because you play catch with me. She said that's her favorite thing is playing catch with me. And I was like, I have a lot of fun doing that too. But it was really sweet.
Yeah, Kevin, he probably meant Fred.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Fred, he's already back over there with his friends.
Yeah. We do see him every day, again. You and the Walker Farms are my favorite YouTubers.
Well, thank you. Walker Farm, Cassie and Gary are amazing people. We love them. Um, you know,
More
we,
like family.
yeah, more like family. I mean, it's crazy because when we very first started the channel, you know, that's when we got to knowing Cassie, and that's pretty awesome. Oh, Ralph's at Dan. Oh yeah, Ralph's at Daniels.
Oh, yeah. There was a, yeah.
Yeah, we do breed the goats. And then, you know, a lot of the boys, you know, we do sell at the auctions or we'll sell them locally. Um, like this year, we'll have to sell some of the females this year because
We have too many.
we have 40 goats and, you know, most of them have at least two. So we're going to have close to 80 babies. Um, yeah, so we're going to definitely have to sell a few.
Jeanette said, Brandon, probably time to change your phone number.
Yep.
Liking chocolate is a good reason.
Good morning from southern Utah. Good morning to you as well.
Tina said, if I'm not back by the time y'all's live is done, I hope you both have a fantastic day.
Well, thank you, Tina.
Dun, dun, dun. Thank you, Danette.
Brandon, to lose panic attacks with kids since you are home all the time. Oh, no, patience.
Patience.
Brandon, to you.
Do you lose patience with kids since you are home all the time?
No, I mean, that's...
They're outside a bunch, and then, I mean, even though he's home, we got
even even like on the days I work and stuff, we still do things around the farm and build stuff. We just don't record it because we're trying to get things done. But we're a family that we're always together. And with the Okie Homestead Expo coming up, we're kind of dreading it because we are going to be leaving the kids.
Yeah, and
There's very seldom that we
that might
ever
be
go
the
anywhere.
longest that we actually
Yeah.
don't have the kids.
So no, um, the kids are just. I guess it's just I don't know. They just loved being involved in everything we do. So um, I'm gonna tell you. Well, if y'all seen the reel or the short yesterday, we cooked some s'mores and we had a lot of fun yesterday. It brought back a lot of memories. It brought back a lot of memories. We went down to the creek that we used to live at in town. We had a creek behind the house, and we went down there and we had a lot of fun. Walked the creek and played in the water, and it's going to be a great video for sure.
Do the kids get to sleep in the summertime? Kayson does because he will sleep in. He could sleep till noon every day if I let him. Usually during the summertime, I wake him up around 10. I figure that's plenty of sleep during the summertime. Now, if we have a late night, yeah, the next day they can sleep in longer than that. But like today, or even yesterday, the kids were up before us, and there's no alarm or nothing, but you can hear the TV on, so they're not doing nothing. They're just laying there watching TV until everybody gets up and around.
Good evening from South Africa. Glad to catch you on the morning live. Congratulations on your retirement, Brandon, and may God bless you on your future growing forward. Well, thank you so much from South Africa. That's awesome.
Now Sugar and Spice trying to get on your live. Or no, Sugar and Spice getting on your live. No.
Hey, Leighton, bring a scoop of feed over here and put some feed over here in the trough.
Get all the goats to come up right behind us.
Yeah, they all come up. And it's weird.
Maybe get a couple.
Because once you start being around the animals, you understand the animals a little bit. You know their whines, the way they act. You know if something's wrong or if they're trying to tell you if something's wrong. Like if there's if there was a goat hung up down there at the end, the goats actually come up to the fence. They're all crying, and we cross the fence, and they beat us down there to it. So they actually come up to tell us something wrong. It's pretty crazy.
Lori said, when your house is built, that'll be a game changer for y'all since you'll be used to small living quarters. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to kick them out of the living room and tell them, hey, y'all got your own room, or you can go outside and play.
Yeah. Yeah, once we get it built, Lori, we'll invite everyone down here, and hopefully we'll have everything set up. And
Go get some more.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
Might get that blue bucket.
Yeah, get the blue bucket and put some more on the other one. I was trying to get the llamas up here.
You knew them goats would beat us. Where are the llamas?
Badger! Badger! Usually Badger's the first one up there. He'll scare me sometimes at dark because I'll be coming through with feed and all of a sudden he'll appear. You know, he's brown, so when he appears, he's just right there in my face.
Is there a projected timeline for the house built? No, just really when it gets done. It's summertime. The wasps are out.
Man, you got everywhere to fly. Go fly somewhere else, dude.
What's Leighton's headgear? Yeah, it's his ball glove. Him and Addison. You could probably hear him in the background. They were playing catch.
So the other day, he actually set his glove on the back of the truck on the
Like about a week ago.
yeah, about a week ago on the bumper, and I went down to Marie's, and you know it's several miles down there, and I did not realize it was there. And the next morning, he got up looking for it, and he said it was on the back. So we drove the road, drove it, couldn't find it. We ended up having to drive all the way to Ada to get a new glove.
Because
And
he had practice that night.
yeah, and yesterday we was driving to town, and just right over the hill, right down the road, there was a guy walking down the road, and he had Leighton's glove in his hand. I was like, "Well, there's your glove."
So we turned around
and walked back up, and I was like, "Hey, where did you find that glove?" It's just right over the hill there. It was in the ditch. I was like, "Well,
He
that's
said,
my son's."
I was hoping someone was gonna notice me with one and pull over, but yeah, it was pretty crazy. No, I mean it had some stink to it just because it's been out in the rain and everything, but he was pretty excited about it.
Random things I do said I was in the middle of making a video when I saw you live, so I put it on hold. Well, thank you.
Nancy said he don't want to feel that ball that hit him in the head when you have the glove on your head.
Peggy said Gary Walker is my preacher's cousin. It is a
Ronald,
small world.
Leighton, and my grandson's birthdays are the same day.
Oh, wow.
I actually got on the live. Love you guys, and I've learned so much from you. Just starting out here, by the way. Hippos for Kayson. Awesome.
Yeah, Kayson is something else. He's all about his
Sun's
chickens.
hot.
Yeah, I'm glad it's coming out. I know we got a
Dry
lot of
up
stuff.
everything.
Yeah, dry everything up. But we went up and it rained yesterday.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Good Lord.
Should have put some in the other trough too. Oh, Addison's getting cinnamon down this way.
Come on, girls. Come on.
There we go. There's so many of them.
I started something I shouldn't have started.
Hey, you did get Badger up here though.
Yeah. Hey, sis, go get another one and put in that trough down there. Here.
A little saddle soap will clean it up and take the stink out of it. I didn't think about saddle soap. We are headed to Kansas now. Our grandson is graduating Thursday, going through Illinois. Awesome. There was a bunch of graduations here this last week. Like, I know OSU, I know someone from OSU, they had a graduation. There was someone from ECU. It was one of the Addison's teammates' mom. She graduated. And then I think Murray. There was a bunch of colleges that actually had graduation that people I knew from. Oh, Alexis, I just got into town to take my grandmother to therapy.
Hurry up, sister.
Well, you not letting Skittles get in there?
She might get hurt.
Badger would like some feed, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, he's right over the goats. You can probably see him there.
Yeah, his is over here. But so a lot of people don't realize what we feed them, but after the goats get done eating, they go off and do whatever. We always keep a bucket over there because once the goats get done, we'll come back and put it in for the llamas.
Oh, you didn't have to get a full bucket, sis.
But usually we don't feed them until in the evening time. If we want to get them back in, we'll give them a snack because they got tons of green back there.
OSU as in Oklahoma State. Next week my sister and my cousin are graduating from Chico State University. Yeah, there's a lot of graduations going on. What are you doing? In your pajamas? Oh man. Hey Brandon, I have a Leghorn rooster and he spurred me in the right ankle. It swelled up, got an infection, and I ended up in the hospital on antibiotics and ibuprofen. Today he got me again. Well, that's not good.
Did you show you?
Yes, I showed them those.
What did they say?
They said those were super amazing. Y'all see that smile? Have you gotten apples and carrots for the ponies yet? No, I haven't done that yet. I think I have to run into town later, and I'm gonna do that. How did Kayson like his comments from the last video? Oh yeah, all the chickens. He was very excited about them. We have another video that. When will yesterday's video be out?
Today, hopefully.
Today?
Get approval.
Okay. We might have a video coming out today, as long as we get approval, because it is a sponsored video. But that I think a couple, well, no, it was all the kids wanted you to leave something in the comment box. So you'll have to watch and kind of figure out what they say. I think Braylee's was the most impressive. Wouldn't you say?
What's that?
What Braylee was supposed to say was the most impressive in the comments?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not giving it away, but I'm just giving them a little teaser. Good morning, Martha. We also posted some hippopotamuses. Yeah.
Y'all goats, I put feed everywhere. Y'all are coming. Hey, we ain't gonna start that spitting now.
Was it the pack llama again?
Yeah.
Was it sugar? I mean spice?
Yeah.
Oh, there comes the ponies. They're like, I want some too. Yep.
Now, baby, go.
You all should get a freezer dryer when you get your house built. You can make veggies into good treats. Cock Hill Farm uses theirs on many different things. Yeah, we could possibly do that. Yeah, yeah, I remember him saying hippopotamus now. I have a hard time thinking about that poor baby goat flying away in the gasp of a large bird. To think all that had to be done was to make sure it was put somewhere else safe. Well, yeah, think what we think about it. Sorry to go so fast, Brandon said to say. Yeah, we know. Hippopotamus. You get spit on too much?
No, I'm gonna try to get them out.
Try to get the llamas out without the goats getting out?
Yeah.
Good luck on that. You'll see them. We had to tie it up better because they kept breaking through the door. I keep feeling a sprinkle that's trying to come out. Or maybe, well, no, I have no trees above me. I was gonna say maybe it's from a tree, but it's kind of been misting off and on
Badger,
this morning.
Badger, come on.
You got all the feed there now, they're not gonna want to get out.
Come on, Badger.
You want me to try to help you?
We'll give it a minute.
All right.
Let goats go eat.
What did I miss about the baby goat? The baby goat that y'all seen on this live a couple days ago or a few days ago, it's no longer here. The goats ended up getting out somehow. We think they're breaking through this gate, and they just, it was out at one point, and then we had to go somewhere, and then we came back, and the baby, we couldn't find the baby anymore.
Come on, girl.
Make sure that you cut up the apples in small bites, that way the kids can hold their hands down flat for them to eat their treats. Yeah, I'll do that. Love watching your channel, and your family has come a long way since you started clearing your property and tearing the old building down.
Cinnamon spice.
Stephanie, you're handsome and amazing people. Thank you.
Come on.
Did you get Kayson's four-wheeler fixed? Not yet, but we do have the bolt. I think it's a bolt, but we do have the long screw-looking thing that actually we should just be able to put it back in. But Brandon hasn't really gave them the go-ahead that they can actually ride their four-wheelers anymore. We're still, I mean, it was really scary when he did that. Just, it was really scary. So we're still, it might take a little bit. I love you're on earlier. I fell asleep when you were on at night. Sometimes I try to fall asleep when we're on at night too.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Spice. Come on. Come on. Come on, Spice. No. Go back up. Go put back up. Go. Go. Y'all go. Y'all go.
Trying to herd cattle or something.
Y'all go.
I don't think that's working. Do you ride your electric bike every day? Not every day. I mean, I don't even know. Like, whenever we get the spur of the moment. Right now it's been super, super muddy, and we don't ride them around here. We don't really drive anything when it's super muddy. Like, the side-by-side stays on the rocks, and if Leighton has to go check traps or whatever, he has to walk down there when it's muddy. But we ride them every so often, I guess you could say.
Ride what?
Stephanie, turn around. Oh, you got Badger. Hello from UK. Sorry that your baby goes missing. Just get Badger out.
Yeah, the other one's
It's trying to rain. I feel sprinkles every so often. They were talking about the electric bike. At home, when it's muddy, we don't ride them as much.
No, but I am getting pretty close to letting them get on the four-wheelers again. And I know it's just one of those deals. That was scary. And I knew that when we got him, but you don't expect. He wanted some more feed. You don't expect that to happen because, I mean, I ain't saying our kids are angels, but they usually mind. You know, if we tell them to do something, they're not going to do it. But Kayson was having a good day, and his four-wheeler broke, and I think he was just getting his courage up, and he's got on Leighton's, and you know, now all the key, you know, we keep the keys locked up, and we're just going to keep them locked up because I don't want to go back through that.
Yeah. Lisa said it's harder catching your mornings. I have my two grandkids, 6-year-olds, and they are full of energy in the morning. I used to be a morning person, but at 58, I don't move as good.
No, I totally understand, and I know a lot of people, I mean, say, you know, they can't, and I understand that because I don't get to catch everybody else's lives just because we got so much going on around here. Now, there's sometimes I catch Cassie's and Gary's. Cassie will, you know, text us and, you know, say, hey, you know, getting ready to go live, or sometimes Sean and them, they don't go live much, but if they go, him and Kevin go live, they'll let me know. That way we can catch them, because I'll be honest, I really did not realize how much work there is to do out here. So, like, we mowed the other day, and now we got to mow again.
Yeah.
And we ain't even done mowing from the last week, so.
Yeah. It's hard to mow, too, because it's raining season. You have to hurry up and mow before it starts raining again. Alexis said, my dog is giving me a hard time trying to watch y'all's live. He is trying to climb me like a goat and then wanted to stand in front of my face and keep me from seeing my phone screen. He wants the attention.
Do I miss my canine partner? I do. I do miss him, but there was never a bond with him like I had with Harley. I will be honest. When Harley died, I cried like a baby.
I cried. And I
And
don't cry.
there's times that I still go back and watch the video of us actually burying him. He's buried right here, um, underneath the oak trees.
So, you know, it was sad yesterday because we seen where he died.
Yeah.
We passed right by.
We passed right by where he was at, where he died because of the pen. But you know, that's just life. We gotta go through it.
I got my shirt and the sticker. Y'all should make toddler shirts with animals. My 1-year-old granddaughter loves watching you.
Well, that's awesome. Hopefully one day we'll get there. You know, the merch, you know, we are just really starting to get involved in the merch. And now that, you know, we do social media full time, obviously we are going to have more merch just to help out, you know, with the farm and stuff.
Yeah, and we wanted to get shirts made and stuff for the, Skittles got stuck in the pen. It's because Skittles is on the outside. I guess she snuck out earlier. I didn't see her, but she's trying to get feed from the inside. Brandon's getting there now. Oh, troublemaker.
I know.
You should get that scoop with some feed since she's coming over here and give her some feed over here.
Come over here.
Yeah, she's coughing now. She's stuck.
Come on.
The spice one's out now.
Hi, Badger.
What you doing, boy? Huh? What you doing?
Hi. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Yes, you are. I'm not scared of him spitting on me because he has yet to spit. I know it's just coming one of these times, but yeah, I think it's just because he wasn't he was young when we got him, and he kind of grew up not around other llamas that do spit.
That's Ken said that's what we did Saturday. Worked all day mowing and cleaning up. Didn't finish. We're talking about how hard it is just to maintain. Let everyone do more projects. No, no, that's the deal. It takes all of us, a family, you know, on the farm in which y'all are kind of like us, is, you know, letting the kids enjoy the animals and teaching them responsibilities. And that's going to be real big because I've seen that with Leighton. We started out with chickens and quail and stuff, and it taught you. She bit me.
She thought you tasted good.
Skittles, what did you bite me for? Hush.
Yes, the kids are done with school. Their last day was Thursday. Will you trim the llamas? Yeah, we're.
So I've emailed and I've called. That person has not contacted me back, so we may have to use somebody else. Lori said 331 watching and 166 thumbs up. Don't forget. Well, thank you, Lori. Thank you so much.
When the goat herd gets larger, would you ever consider taking some of them to freezer camp? I don't think so.
I don't.
Just because goats have always, to us, been more like pets. We've never really thought of them as food.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that. Now, here's the deal. If it gets really, really bad on the farm, I guess everything will have to go to the freezer camp. But Right now, no, I don't think so.
Where are yours from your sister? Where are yours from sister? She talked about the ones that went to my sister.
I guess so.
They're still. She's doing really good. She actually, um, she made a.
Yes, you're
She's
right,
got a
Lisa.
huge backyard, and she has dogs, and then she has the goats. Well, she divided it up in between because her dogs are just like family dogs. They're not livestock guardian dogs, so they're just they. She said they play all the time. She's actually considering getting some more goats now.
Do not know if you read my question in the last video. Who was the dog Molly in one of your old videos?
We haven't had a Molly.
We had that other little Malinois. What do we call her?
Oh, Roxy.
Roxy? That was one that I was given to us that I was going to actually train as a police dog, but the department ended up buying a dog, so we ended up giving it to a neighbor that has Malinois. Hello from Alaska.
Do your kids watch the videos? Yeah, they watch the videos.
We catch them every now and then going back and watching the old ones. Like yesterday,
Leighton
Was watching a lot of the old videos. It was pretty neat because we even go back and watch some of. Oh, there he is.
Yep.
There he is.
Well, it's a chicken hawk right above us. And now he's flying away, of course, because we don't have nothing for him. I don't know where he went. Brayden's gonna be ready for him though. It's getting kind of dark, actually, back this way. I don't know if I'm gonna look on my phone. He went that way and didn't come back. I'll give you this for a second. Those dark clouds, I kind of want to look at the weather. Yeah, he went that way and hasn't came back this way yet.
Why can't Leighton start mowing the yard? Everything's still wet.
He does mow though, and he enjoys it right now. Now, later on he might not as much, but okay, it's just dark, I guess, because it doesn't show we have anything.
Probably just cloudy.
Yeah. Nope. I mean, it shows it's kind of.
We're gonna get the edge.
It's like you can see it shows it's that way though, not this way. But oh well. You want this one back or is that one fine now?
Ooh.
Here, yeah. I'll go back there.
Alright.
Somebody said the favorite video. Let's see.
Let's see here. Where was I at? Yeah, he got it.
Says there is a
Poor
flood watch in our
Stephanie, he said
area.
everything has to go to freezer camp. No, we don't have a flood watch here. We did.
They may have put one on this morning for the new forecast.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see it. It doesn't show.
The bottom of my screen where I edit, it says flood.
Oh,
So may have updated it or something.
well, mine's always right though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My favorite video is where Brandon was working on the fence and Kayson sleeping in the side by side on the. Yeah, yeah, that was a good video. Here in Florida, 2 days ago, we had hail as big as golf balls. When they hit you, it hurt so bad.
Well, we had that here a while back, and let me tell you, it done a number to the truck.
The ponies are finishing up what's left. Yeah, that's usually what they do. The llamas and the ponies will kind of wait it out, and they'll try to get some while the goats are there, but then they'll wait because they know the goats will kind of get done and then be gone, and then there'll be leftovers.
On my parents' dairy farm, they had chicken hawks. Yeah, well, I love dairy farms. I really do. That was my first job at 13 years old. I was milking cows. And that actually is just right down the road here. There's an old dairy, probably not even a mile down the road.
Most canine dogs I've seen are German Shepherds here in the city. That's what Harley was. He was half German Shepherd, half
Lab.
lab.
Did you watch Adler Farm? It was so funny because of Chad. I haven't watched any of the videos this or over the weekend.
Look, Cinderella thinks the grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah.
She's got her head sticking out of the fence. I was watching to make sure she's not stuck, but she's
Good
not.
morning from England.
And she's eating the grass on the other side.
Hope you had a
I hope you get that
wonderful
hook.
Mother's Day.
Thank you, I did.
And we hope each and every one of y'all had a wonderful Mother's Day as well.
Yep.
Mother's Day, which, well, both of our mothers are deceased, but we usually later on go and put flowers
Yep.
on the grave. And
I was thinking about doing it yesterday, but how muddy it is, usually it's just, we wait till it kind of dries up. We usually go around that week though.
yeah, because usually if it's like I go out to my mom's grave usually on my birthday or Mother's Day. Sometimes holidays, it just really depends. And sometimes I just go out there to, I know it sounds weird, but just to talk, about things in life. And but I think that a lot of my stuff is holded in over the years or over the year, and then just kind of talk and go on about it.
All right, I got rid of him, so
What is it?
let's just some drama starters. The llama wants to go out and hang with Badger. Yeah, but
The
when we go
goats
up
will get
there-
out with them.
Yeah, when we go up there, we'll wait till we both get up and we'll get them out. Brandon, it's not weird going up to your mom's grave and talking to her, because I do that with my mom. No,
Well, it kind of changes my. I don't know how to say
what are
it.
you doing with
It's just real emotional when I go out there, and it's crazy because she passed away at the age of 42, and she was young. I mean, I'm only a couple years away from 42, so it's crazy. But one thing I like about, I was going to say this earlier, is I never did get to really do much with my dad when I was at work, because on weekends or whatever, I do things with the kids or work on the farm. We're going to try to do some fishing and stuff, so it'll be awesome to try to catch up on some lost time, and yeah, we're super excited about it.
Why are the kids not in school? School's out for the summer. I know some places where school happens all year round though. So if that's you, then like in Oklahoma and most states, you have school and then you usually end in May and then go back in August. And that's just, they're out for that. Thank you, Lisa. Hi, Braylee.
Hi.
Mary, yes, we're seeing you. Love you guys and your farm. God bless you all. Thank you. Neil said, good morning, Minnie Stiff.
Good morning.
Braylee.
What's your favorite animal farm?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, the baby one.
Oh, she likes the baby ones.
The baby chickens or the baby goats or the baby donkey or just
Baby.
kidding, we don't have a baby donkey.
The baby goat.
The baby goats.
Because one time we had a
Oh,
sale.
okay. Carol said that we homeschool, so we go year round with breaks periodically.
We had to sell the black and whites, baby.
Germany goes year round. You only get 2 weeks off for the summer.
Huh.
Ohio, June 1st is the last day.
Judy, no, I haven't. I'm behind on videos, and I'm trying to get caught up, but it's crazy. Usually, like last night, I think I went in about 12:30 and went to bed, and it's starting to get earlier and earlier every night. I was editing and I couldn't hold my eyes straight. It was pretty crazy. Well, I sure wish she had come over that low again. I knew I should have had it out and ready this morning.
He knows. He knows, he knows.
Good morning, Braylee, Nancy said. 2:10 a.m. time for me to go to bed.
I've milked cows for over 20 years. We had 100 cow dairies. The last 4 years of milking cows, we got quality milk awards. We quit milking December 2020. My dad milks cows for 40 years.
Oh, wow. So we used to have a lot of dairies around here, but something happened because they all started going away. But this dairy I worked at, I can remember we had about 50 cows that we milked, and it would take us about an hour and a half to get through, or no, it'd take, I don't remember how long, because we'd start milking and then we'd get enough of milk and then we'd go down to feed the babies, and it was pretty neat.
I don't know what I told you about it.
What?
Oh, her going doctor.
Oh. What, did you set the appointment?
Yeah, but they can't get him until like the beginning of June. So
We may have to just take them urgent care.
that's what I'm wondering. The kids have been, and it's probably because of the ball games, but and the wind and everything. We have to be outside, but all 4 kids kind of randomly for the last couple weeks have been having ear problems, like their ears hurting, and I know it's probably drainage and everything like that, but I've been using ear drops. Well, like Braylee, her ears started hurting this morning, and I called the doctor and they can't get them in till I think it was May 30th, or they wanted to do June 8th, but that's to get all 4 of them in at the same time. Now they did say I can get them in sooner if I did one at a time, but that'd be 4 trips to 45 miles away.
Yeah.
So yeah, we may just do urgent care around here.
I hate the auto correction too, because it puts words in that don't even make sense.
Braylee, what do you like to do during your free time? We put her on spot. Try candling their ears. It helped my son greatly with his ear problems. I've done that once before on me. You know what you're talking about?
Yeah, we like that
Do
candle
the candle
wax.
with like a paper plate or whatever, and yeah. I haven't done it with the kids. Who wants to make 4 trips to the doctor? Yeah.
That makes
no.
for a long day because you never get in at the time you're supposed to get in.
Um, Curly said, I'm watching my grandson right now. Hi, Braylee.
Hi.
You know what you like to do during your free time?
That's free time.
Like, what you like to do? What do you like to do on the farm?
Says
Oh,
my
what?
grandmother passed away
What? You do
January
not.
31st, 2011. Wow.
I worked with Daddy on the chicken.
Okay. She says she likes to work.
Yeah.
She likes to help Daddy work on the chicken pens.
Yep. I would do it.
Yeah, she does. I mean, they all come out and put a effort into it at least. I milked cows for over 20 years. We had 100 cow dairy. The last 4 years of the milking cow, we got quality. Oh, you already read that one.
Braylee is her mother made over. Do you look like me? You don't look like me.
Yeah.
Neil said, I don't use autocorrect. I am perfectly capable of typing the wrong words for myself.
Yeah. Another thing I noticed is those black hawks, not black hawks, what are they? Crows. Those black crows chase the chicken hawks as well.
Yeah, that's what someone was saying. You need to get you some black crows around there
Yeah.
to chase the chicken hawks away. Oh, it's not dark over there no more.
No, it's all going that way. It's
fast.
flying that way. Yeah, I'm gonna get the mowing and he's gonna come over.
This person said up to 2 years in prison and $250,000 fine for killing owls and hawks. Not here.
Not here. I mean, they're protected here, but you have the right to protect your animals and livestock. That's for sure.
And then you have crows or ravens.
We have crows. Not crows. Yeah, black crows because they was chasing them.
Y'all have the most awesome life. Living on a farm seems so cool. Thanks for sharing your lives with us. I enjoy a lot of the homesteading vlogs on YouTube.
Well, thank you. But also before that we started all this, because that's what everybody told us was, is a find, and then they was protected. So, with me being in law enforcement, I know all the game wardens, and I contacted him and told him what was going on. He said, yeah, you have every right to protect your animals.
That's what Brenda just said. She put the person's name, she said, when you watch all the videos, you will understand that Brandon has already checked with the Fish and Game Warden.
Yeah, it's just something that where you'd get in trouble is if you did dispatch them and then take their feathers and try to sell them or something like that. You can't.
She said, you better check your laws. I just checked it. Said even if they kill your animals.
Oh.
Well, we talked to the game warden and we know the laws here.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've seen them, and it caught my attention that you were wearing your engagement ring. That makes you stand out as a very close couple. Congratulations to both of you.
Well, thank you.
Well,
we still haven't found.
It's actually the wedding ring, but the band, we still haven't found it. We lost it years ago, and yeah, so it's actually the wedding ring, because I know this ring is the engagement, and then you put the wedding band with it. That makes it the wedding ring, but it just is what it is.
Yeah.
I'd rather just have this one than a brand new whole wedding set. This one's just sentimental like that.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to get the day started, and we want to thank each and every one of y'all for hanging out with us this morning. And we're going to try to do this, once or twice a week.
Yes, we still have Toby.
We enjoy sitting back and visiting with y'all and letting y'all, follow us along. And we'll be going live tonight on Eddy on the main channel, Eddy Family Farm. hopefully we can have some fun in there, do something, talk about something, I don't know. But anyways, I hope each and every one of y'all have a wonderful day. And if we don't see you tonight, we'll see you on the next live. Hope you have a great day.
Say bye, guys.
Bye.